Welcome live from our studio in Bozeman, Montana. I'm John Garlick.
And I'm Lacey Clance.
And this is Kip Chappelle.
And this is Shop 24. Jazz hands. Come on, Kip, do the jazz hands. You're on camera now.
Okay, there you go.
There we go. Now, Kip needs to do his little victory dance on camera
right.
that he always does.
Yeah.
We have seen that. You all
We
have
have
not.
seen that, yes. And it's special. It's special. It's definitely special.
It is.
Kip the wild Frenchman. Lacey's just wild. That's
The Corvette.
So big shout out to all of our viewers from all over the country. Those that are really in Montana, we welcome you to the show because there are some there. And Tim and Mandy, welcome.
It'd be funny
Lucy's
if they're
out
not
there
even
somewhere.
watching.
Mandy's not watching.
She might be.
Mandy.
Sometimes she's not watching you. Really?
She's not watching you. She gets to see you every night. You live in the basement.
The attic.
The attic.
Get it right. Get the insult right.
You live in the attic. Okay, fine.
I live in a tower.
Bats in the belfry.
Bats in the what?
Belfry.
Yes, ma'am, we were gassed in this man.
You live in a tower? Your hair is
Princess. Yep.
the wrong color for that.
Extensions just fall out the window.
Postman comes by your second floor when the guy the pest control people come around. They're like, what is that? Spider web? What the heck is that? Oh, hey Lacey, what? You're throwing hair at me. Why are you doing that? All right, so this is Shop 24. This is a coupon show, among other things, and we're going to talk about businesses and other things, and have really great inflation-busting deals for you tonight.
Do you see this?
They're calling already. You don't even know what we're going to sell.
Shop 24?
I don't understand. How do
Two people.
Two people are calling. You don't even know what's on the list.
Doing great.
That's the list. We got 25 businesses and 1 hour to talk about them. But before we talk about the business, we want to talk about our friends at Called Coffee. Called Coffee, located at 1400 Quintard Avenue
Yep.
in Anniston. Great place to go, meet people, have some really good coffee. They get it fresh from their own little coffee beans that they buy directly from somewhere in South America. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm so glad that happened before I was reading.
Lacey has a coffee allergy.
Apparently.
All you got to do is talk about coffee. She starts sneezing.
I'm allergic
To
That was good. I'm going to start sneezing more often. You like it. Sparky likes it.
You know what happens if you're allergic to garlic? That means you're a vampire. Ooh. Okay, so when you order a coupon from the magic Frenchman Kip Chappelle, those coupons will be delivered Wednesday morning, first thing in the morning, 8 o'clock at these 3 pickup locations that Lacey knows all too well.
Yep, you can pick them up at Downey Drug in Alexandria, B&B Pawn in Gadsden, and Samco number 10 here on Highway 78 in Oxford. It is this Samco location only.
256-8314. 624 is our number. You know what this is?
The fifth call.
No, you know what this is?
What are we looking at?
This.
This?
You know what that is?
I don't
You
know.
what
What?
it is? It's a dead one of these. Oh, that's it.
I thought it was like an old man, like.
Who you calling an old man?
You.
Oh, thanks. Okay. So let's get right to business, shall we?
Shall
Are you ready?
We shall.
All right, we shall. So, first up, what is it?
Baron's Pizza.
Barone's Pizza. It's
I'm
a
sorry,
great place.
I said it wrong.
You said it wrong. You gotta get
I said it
Barone's
wrong.
Pizza wrong. You got it wrong.
Wrong.
Gotta get it wrong.
Barone's.
Pizza, fresh daily at Barone's, located where?
Gadsden.
Gadsden. Gadsden. Yeah, it's Gadsden.
I was gonna say,
have
why
any
did you look
doubts?
at me like that?
You
It made me
haven't-
second guess myself. Did they open one on the river like we talked about?
Yes, the gondola. Barone's Gondola Pizza, brought to you every single Friday night right on the river in your own personal gondola.
I think that would actually be cool.
I think it would be very cool. $5 will get you a $10 pizza deal, which happens to be the lunch buffet, but you can probably get that anytime. And that's at 407 George Wallace Drive in Gadsden at the Riverview Plaza, not far from downtown. Great place to go. Get pizza all day long.
All day long.
All day long.
Some people are having a hard time of getting through from Gadsden tonight.
People are having a hard time getting through from Gadsden. We're sorry. We don't know why that is. It's probably Lacey's fault.
Probably.
We're not sure why.
I'll
Why
take-
would people
I'll-
be having a hard time getting through from Gadsden?
I told him to go to Facebook
You told them to go to
Live,
Facebook?
Facebook Live, they can
Okay.
see us, YouTube. And,
Oh, they're having a hard time watching
yes,
us?
Yeah, they can't watch us on the cable.
Oh, really?
Their cable there.
We are streaming live on
Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah.
Roku,
Roku. That's
Raku?
what he called it.
Rock On. What other stuff are we streaming on?
Top 24.
Apple TV and Fire
Sparky-
Stick.
Is
all
it
that.
Apple TV and Fire Stick? Oh, are we on Fire Stick? Really? Lucy, you need to go to our Fire Stick and see if you can
You
find
have
us.
a Fire Stick and
We have
y'all
a Fire
haven't been
Stick.
using. She's watching it on her little phone, and y'all got a
Probably.
Fire Stick.
We didn't know we were on Fire Stick. Nobody tells me. I just
Says
come
it
down
during
here.
the newscast.
Sparky has no idea. See, Sparky doesn't know what we're on, and
Y'all
he's
don't
the
watch
floor
the
manager.
newscast? It says it on the newscast.
I've been watching the newscast on my phone,
Right, but
and
I'm
I
saying
keep
it'll
watching you
say
get
it.
chased around the green screen by the week forecast.
I still need to do that.
You still need to do that.
I will.
Absolutely still need to do that. Okay, so that was Barone's Pizza. Now we're going to go to
My favorite accent.
top of the river, located right there at the north end of Highway 21 in Anniston,
That's a good one.
just before you get to 431. And it's the top of the river. They're specialized in catfish, lake food, and seafood.
Like food.
Lake food.
I'm loving the accent energy.
There
Last
you go.
week
You like that?
you just weren't into it enough. Remember I had to keep yelling at you to do it right?
Thank you. I appreciate the motivation.
Of course. It worked out
Yep.
this week. Listen to you.
That's
That's the best I've ever heard
How you
it.
doing, bro? I'm doing good.
It's true. It sounded really good.
That's because I had to switch back and forth from the Irish accent to the Scottish accent when we were marching in the Veterans Day Parade.
I saw that on our newscast.
Did you? That was great. We had a good time marching in the Veterans Day Parade. The Northeast Alabama Law Enforcement Memorial Pipes and Drums.
Okay, Joel.
It's a mouthful.
You were the pipe. Mhm.
We were, there was six pipes. Six pipes.
Wow.
Should we have one more, there would be seven, but he couldn't make it. And we're always looking for new pipers. So if there's anybody out there who can play the bagpipes
And wear a kilt.
and wear a kilt, because you wouldn't want to play the bagpipes and not wear a kilt.
I thought of a name for this show, by the way.
You did for this show?
Yeah, Kilt and Kit. I thought of that earlier.
What about you?
That's a great name, though. I'm not gonna get in the way of a name that
Kilt,
good.
Kip, and
Kip and Kilt, or Kilt and Kip. Either
we'll
one.
think of something for you before the night's out. It just won't be something we can probably share on the air. So after top of the river, we're going to go down the road.
You said after top of the river, we're gonna go to.
We're going to go
Switched
someplace.
up.
Let's go to the food land.
Food land,
the
not
land of
Disneyland,
food.
but food land.
Yes, the land of food.
We got a lot of sleep last night,
it's,
didn't we?
It's,
Thank you very much.
we did get a lot of sleep last night.
Top 24.
I actually did.
We
for
did. This
once.
pen doesn't work anymore. Oh, there it goes. It's working now. Never mind. Foodland. Foodland located at the crossroads of Alexandria, right? 431 and 144. It's a great place to go. $15 will get you $25 worth of groceries. That is our standard grocery coupon. And for those of you who have never tuned in to watch this show, the grocery store stuff goes fast.
The
So get your little dialing fingers all limbered up to call us at 256-831-4624 so you can get some deals on groceries, and we fix that inflation problem since nobody wants to. Right?
You've got that right.
Yes. They're working on it. Just
Who?
nobody in D.C. right now anyway. Although I will say that the Treasury people,
Okay, pick up one.
the Federal Reserve people have done a good job with the prime rate keeping inflation in check. Because I think if we didn't have all those rate increases that we had after COVID, and they dumped all that money in COVID-free money,
Yeah.
dumped all that into the economy, if we didn't keep the prime rate rising, we would be seeing really high inflation right now. And then it would reverse, and we'd be having a major depression. So I think they did a great job. Hats off to the economists who did all those things. Now if we could just get the legislative and executive branch to do something,
How you doing tonight?
it would be nice.
It would be very nice.
It would be very nice. So moving right along from the political commentary on this show to Lacey's One Moment in the Sun.
Full belly deli.
What's the last four of your number? Got you down, Michelle.
Full Belly Deli has a variety of menu items, including sandwiches, bagels, salads, wraps, and desserts. They're open Monday through Friday from 9 to 3, and their bread is baked fresh every single day. It's a wonderful place for the whole family.
So come check out Full Belly Deli here on Kearney Street. I guarantee you, by the time you leave, your belly will be full.
And that's Lacey's Full Belly Deli commercial.
Thank you, Linda, for calling in and getting a Full Belly Deli coupon.
Thank
I
you,
heard
Linda.
it. We've got the speaker up really loud on this
We
thing.
do. So we heard you, Linda, and it was it was our pleasure to hear your voice. It's
It was
nice of you to
beautiful.
call in. And Full Belly Deli is a great deal, right, Lacey?
It is.
What was that sandwich that was on the left? It looked like it had pepperoni and cheese in it. It's your commercial.
Yeah, but I'm not a sandwich expert.
You ordered it.
No, I didn't. Somebody else did.
You took a picture of somebody else's food.
I didn't. The camera guy did. We miss you, Sean.
I think that's very intrusive. I don't want to go to a restaurant and have like the news people taking pictures of what I'm eating.
Well, I don't. What?
Where are we going now? We're going now back to Baron's.
Pizza.
Baron's Pizza.
Baron's.
This one, $11 for $20. $11 at all. Now this would be the dinner buffet, and so you go there. So Baron's Pizza is a big buffet place, right? You can see it in the picture.
Yep.
And you go there, and it's a great place to bring your kids and your family, and even if you're alone and single and sad like Lacey, and you're just looking for some place to go where everybody knows your name, Baron's Pizza is the place to go.
Single and sad.
Because if they don't know your name, there's a guy at the door that's going to say, "Hey, what's your name?" And they're going to go, "Welcome, Lacey. Thanks for coming to Baron's Pizza.
Oh, gosh.
We got a pepperoni pizza just for you, and we're going to sit you at this table with these people that don't know each other." It's like a support group for single people. See, those people didn't know each other. See, you could be sitting with the guy, the marathon runner there.
You know, I think you should work there and greet people in that accent.
"Welcome to Baron's Pizza. What's your name?" That's a silly name.
See
Why?
how many
Who named
people-
you that?
See how many people you can convince that that's your real accent. And then you can go to top of the
Baron's
river.
Pizza? Oh, yeah.
Then you can go to top of the river and wear your kilt and talk in that accent.
That would confuse people. Now I've done shows, theater, where I've had to have an accent through the whole show, and I had to darken my hair. And when I did that at the after party, you know, all the important people that had come to the theater were sitting around at the after party, and they had no idea who I was.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't know I was me, and I kept that accent going, and they're like, "What part of Europe are you from?" "I'm from Hungary."
They didn't recognize your face?
No, they didn't. They had no idea who I was. It was so funny. It was
Wow.
great. I had a great evening. So
What do they do for a living?
I don't know. And maybe they have that facial recognition problem. They don't recognize themselves in the mirror.
What?
Haven't you heard of that?
That's a thing? Oh, is that a
it's a
new
thing.
psychological disorder I don't know
It is
about?
a psychological
Tell
disorder.
us.
And it's not new, and I can't think of the big long term for it. but
Facial recognition
people-
disorder. So
Well,
whenever
yeah.
my iPhone doesn't recognize my face,
No,
that's
it's worse
what
than
it
that.
is.
There are people who are born without the little chemical that helps them recognize people by their face. So, and sometimes they don't even look in the mirror and recognize themselves. But so they'll meet you and they'll have to figure out some other way to know who you are because they don't recognize your face.
Is
Yeah.
it that they might kind of remember seeing their face and they
No,
just don't
they
know their
flat
name?
out don't know.
They don't know the face at all.
They don't know. They completely don't recognize it. So somebody will come up and say,
Wow.
"Hey, how you doing?" And they'll be, "I'm great.
Who
Have
are
you met
you?"
my friend Lacey?" And Lacey will go, "Hi, I'm Lacey." And hopefully they'll go, "Oh, I'm Joe Smith." And go, "Hey, Joe, it's good to see you again."
And not a clue who that is.
Not a clue. They'll know who that person is, but they won't recognize the face. In
That
fact, I
is
was reading an article
crazy.
where
Wow.
this woman had it since birth, and her mother went out when she was like 4 or 5 years old. Mother went out and got her hair done, completely changed her hair, and came back home, and the kid didn't recognize her mother, right? And screamed bloody
so
murder
sad.
because she thought Mama had abandoned her
Why are you laughing over there?
to this woman.
Sparky?
Sparky thinks it's funny because
You were
you've
smiling.
seen that on
you
TV,
were like,
right? Hey, you'll be doing that kind of stuff.
not about that. Not
That's
about
sad.
that. That's sad.
All right, let's go down a road to Where are we going?
Center of Hope.
It's where all the hope is right there at the center
In
of
the
hope.
center.
The Center of Hope is located at 4 different locations. Do you know where they are?
Yes.
Where are they?
They are Gadsden, Anniston, Oxford, and that is it.
Gadsden, Anniston.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, you said 4. There's only 3. I was gonna say, when did we get a 4th one?
That was a test.
Why are you always testing me? I'm gonna start testing.
So where are they? 3100 East
Oxford,
Mager.
Anniston, and Gadsden. Oh, I have to say the whole address?
Gadsden's a big place. You're going to send people driving around looking for hope in Gadsden, and let me tell you, that's hard to find.
3100 East Megan Boulevard in Gadsden. How's that?
That's beautiful. What about Oxford?
1700 East Hamrick Drive in
Do it in
Oxford.
that nice voice again.
1700 East Hamrick Drive. You've reached your destination.
That was very good.
Oh, I should be the next Siri.
You should be the next Siri.
That would be funny.
That would be
Oh, I would
funny.
do it in all different accents too.
My Siri is in all different accents.
My Siri is an Australian man, actually.
I'm not
I call it Hugh
surprised.
Jackman.
I'm not surprised.
Why?
Mine is my kitchen one is an English woman.
A
And the rest-
woman, right?
Of
right?
course.
Not
Except
surprised.
every now and again I go
Not
down there and
surprised.
it's an English man, and Lucy swears she hasn't changed it, and it just changes back. So I don't get it. I think
Wow.
Lucy's secretly changing it when I'm not there, and maybe it recognizes Lucy's talking and it puts in,
Well-
Stan from London.
Yes, stand for a
Sold
minute.
out Center Hope.
Sold out of Center of Hope. Thank you, guys.
Hope is gone.
No, it's not.
Hope is just beginning.
yes.
Now, the weather is getting cooler.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Right?
Thank goodness.
When the weather gets cooler, I get hungry for
Chef
grilled
Tony's.
cheese. Huh?
For Chef Tony's.
Oh yeah, for Chef Tony's for breakfast.
Oh, you failed
Yes,
that
I
test.
failed that one for
Where
sure.
did you think we
I was
were?
going to Betty's, but we're going to Chef T's. It's okay, I have a mental block.
You don't recognize?
I don't recognize Chef T's in Anniston.
You don't recognize
Located
Chef
on
Tony.
Highway 431 in Anniston. $10 will get you $20 worth of Chef T's great cooking, breakfast, lunch, and
Dinner.
dinner.
I was gonna say, how was that
Seemed
a
like-
test?
Seemed like you
Dinner.
were hesitating.
Dinner? Like,
Dinner.
I assume that's what it is.
Unless
And
you're from a different
bluffer.
part of the. What?
Courtney's word, bluffer.
Bluffer? Oh, bluffer. yeah,
Bluffer.
for-
like
for
breakfast for
breakfast
supper.
for dinner. Bluffer.
Bluffer.
Blupper.
Courtney made it up.
Courtney, good old Courtney.
Thank you.
So that is Chef T's in Anniston, and $5 will get you $10 worth of stuff. Chef T's located right there in Anniston, almost to Alexandria.
Where
Well,
in
not quite.
Anniston? Where, huh?
Highway 431.
Yeah,
Highway
keep going.
404.
There you go.
U.S. Highway 431, as opposed to Canadian Highway 431.
What does that even mean?
It says U.S. Highway 431. There's a reason it says
Oh.
U.S.
Because it's not in Canada.
It's because it's
Or
not in
Mexico.
Canada. That's correct. That is correct. Because we wouldn't want you to get lost.
Goodness, I just gotta have Chef Tony's. I'm going all the way to Canada if I have to.
I bet you they don't have a Chef Tony's in Canada.
bet
But
you
you know
they
what they don't
do.
also have in Canada?
Betty's.
They don't also have a Betty's, which is where I was going before, because the cold weather makes you want to have.
The chicken livers.
No, that's Sparky. Sparky loves those chicken livers. Yeah, you'll take them. I like grilled cheese and tomato soup, and they've got the best grilled cheese and best tomato soup ever at Betty's Barbecue. And so I'll be going in there the next free lunch I can find. Not that it's free, but I mean that I'm
That your
free for lunch.
schedule is free.
Yes, that my schedule is free for a lunch. I'm gonna go get some.
Sold out Chef T's.
Sold,
We sold
out of Chef
T's. What about Betty's
Tony's.
Barbecue?
Thank you. Yeah, what about Betty's Barbecue?
I don't
Come
know.
on, people.
So you know where we're gonna go now?
What now?
Where are we going now?
Applebee's.
Apple. You said that so happily.
Well,
Applebee's.
I love Applebee's.
Applebee's in Oxford. Where are they in Oxford?
Are they over there? You know, let
Highway
me look
78.
because I'm.
Highway 78, right? Hamrick Drive East, which
Really?
is also Highway 78.
I was gonna say the Exchange, but then I was like, no, it's not in the Exchange.
Nowhere near the Exchange.
Apparently
They don't
not.
even have anything like Applebee's in the Exchange. But $6 will get you a $10 meal at Applebee's, which is a pretty darn good deal.
Yeah, especially
Don't
that
you think?
Bourbon Street chicken and shrimp. And
Bourbon
for you, the
Street-
Bourbon Street chicken and
No,
steak.
Bourbon Street steak.
Steak.
The
Just
steak.
the steak.
It's the steak because they put that special seasoning on it,
The
and they got
spice.
them those onions, those caramelized onions and mushrooms on top of it. Oh my God,
I'm gonna get you. You
that
said
thing
you
is
want apple
awesome.
juice, right?
Does it still come with the little potato wedges on the side?
You can order them with the potato. I just like get the regular chunky potatoes
Last for your number
because they have
6
mashed potatoes, but they're chunkier. They're not like
Well, no, I mean like the little.
potato wedges. Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
They do still have that.
I'm sure they do.
Okay, okay.
Why wouldn't they?
Well, I remember after the pandemic, the menu was very limited.
It's a post-pandemic menu. It was limited for a bunch of things. Pandemic messed up everything.
Yes, it did.
Yes. Wasn't fair. It
Everything.
wasn't right. But we can still go to the food outlet because the one thing that the pandemic didn't screw up down here was
Food.
the food chain. We had
Food.
plenty of food in Calhoun County, thanks to our many grocery stores, and this is just one of them. The food outlet, again,
Well, I
$15.
Well, just one of getting
Oh, what?
What?
the Betty's barbecue and Applebee's.
One more. All you need is to call us for one Betty's and one Applebee's, and we will have sold out of all those.
Applebee's.
Wonderful.
Now, Food Outlet located in a couple of places, Highway 202 in Anniston, and Spring Branch Road, Spring Branch Drive. Spring Branch Drive.
Not road.
What's the difference between a road and a drive?
I don't know.
Because you can drive on both of them, right?
We sure
Right?
is, yeah.
You can drive on a drive and you can drive on a road.
So what's the difference?
I don't know.
Sparky, what's the difference between a road and a drive?
I feel like Sparky does know this.
Okay.
Sparky
just
will.
said,
Sparky
yep.
will look it up. Road and a drive. There's a
Here,
difference.
I got it right here.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
I got your drive right here. Right here. So Food Outlet, you can get anything you want at the Food Outlet for $15. You can buy $25 worth of whatever grocery items you would like.
Why do you drive on?
Why do you drive on a road?
Why do you road on a drive?
Park on the driveway, drive on the parkway.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you park in a driveway and drive on a parkway, but I want to know what the difference between a road and a drive is.
Well, this is the first thing that came up.
Michelle, thank you.
A road can also be an avenue or a boulevard. It's the general term for anything that connects 2 points. From there, the names of roads can be shaped by their environment and or the form of the road. A drive is a long, winding road that can be shaped by mountains or a lake.
Shop 24.
In place is a narrow road
We're sold out.
with
We got
no
Applebee's left.
throughway.
No throughway.
Shop 24.
Huh. So a drive is
So
a,
there's your answer.
a meandering, narrow road that goes around a bunch of things. And a road or avenue or boulevard
Okay, Applebee's first name.
or any one of those things that connects 2 points. So clearly there's no sense to any of that.
Thank you, Mary.
The more you know.
There's just no sense to any of that.
There's not. Why can't it all be?
You know, you got a little gray hair going on in there.
You know, you got a lot of gray hairs.
Well, I
going
know
on in
you do.
yours.
But it's shiny, as you can see.
How about that? 24.
It's called a silver highlight.
You have silver highlights in your hair?
I will paper cut you.
Mandy, I know you didn't raise her like this.
Oh, yeah.
You know
No,
where we're
you
going
did.
I did. It's my fault. How is it my fault?
Sold out.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there when you were born. I was around.
You always like to get one of those.
For a long time.
I was
How
around
old
for-
were you? Never mind, I'm not going to say the year. And I would just write it down and have you answer, but then I know you're going to blurt out the year.
I was
to
probably 30 years
everyone.
old.
Oh, wait, yeah, you did tell me your age. I'm sure I can do some math.
I'm sure you can.
I can't,
You
though.
probably learned that at some point in your education. Maybe. Now we're going to
Get out
go
my
to Kip's
calculator.
favorite place. Huh? What did you
I
say?
said I'm going to get out my calculator.
You're going to get out your calculator? Okay.
We're sold out.
Of?
Betty's barbecue.
And, oh, way to go. Now we're at Texas Roadhouse, Kip's favorite place. The Texas Roadhouse. It's not a drive house or a boulevard house. It is a roadhouse.
Not a place.
It's not.
Shop 24.
I don't know why.
Texas Road.
You could have a Texas Drive House or a Texas Boulevard or a Texas Highway House.
Hey, Rachel, how you doing tonight?
You know, if they had a Texas Highway House, you could have the bartenders would be Texas Highwaymen,
Okay. Thank you.
and they could
What?
look very dangerous
Oh.
because they're highwaymen,
Yes,
like
sir. Hey, John, how you doing,
the
man?
Willie Nelson song.
7072.
Did you know that Willie Nelson has a son who sings so much better than him?
Sings better than Willie Nelson.
I don't think Willie Nelson can sing that well.
Okay, thank you.
Willie Nelson, when he was younger, could sing very, but he's very distinctive. And you know, even at his age now, which is like 135, he still sings like Willie Nelson. You can tell it's a little weaker,
But it's still his.
but it's still him.
You can recognize it.
And he's got such great style because he will sing a song and he'll be off beat within the measure, but he'll always get back on by the end of the measure.
I think he sounds whiny. But I think a lot of country sounds whiny. Sorry, everyone. Rock and roll is where it's at. But his son, he has a song out, and it's very like, kind of like a rocky, bluesy.
Like Rocky, like from Philadelphia, Rocky.
Yep, that's right.
Here comes Kip. There he is. It's the Kip dance. Da, 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 da,
And it froze. Kip, your
froze right
dance
there.
broke the screen.
Kip has got some style and rhythm.
Right there.
All he needs is peanuts. And look at that. There's a nice waiting area. That's the green room for Kip. He was waiting to dance in there.
Oh,
and you know,
gosh.
sometimes Kip goes down there without the camera and waits for them to start dancing. And just to go to Texas Roadhouse, and you might see Kip just randomly dancing with the folks in the Texas Roadhouse. And if you do, it's like a Congo line. Go ahead and get started. Just kind of whoop, whoop, wind through the restaurant.
24.
The Kip train.
The Kip train.
We're gonna take
Kip is the caboose of the Kip train. All right, we've got one more here before we get to our halfway point. Maybe
Yep.
two more. We got time for two.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's go to,
The Mumford Food Mart.
and it's not the Mumford Roadhouse or the Mumford Highway House. It's the Mumford Food Mart. And these guys are
correct.
both talking on their phones while they're checking each other out. I don't mean like
They're checking
not
each other
checking
out.
each other
Really?
out.
A match.
Well, they might have
made in
been. I don't know what
A
the
match
heck.
made in Mumford.
One is checking out. Yeah, Mumford is known for their matchmaking. That's
What?
Oh yeah, I mean, you didn't know that?
No.
It's like Mumford is a matchmaking mecca.
I think we're just trying to come up with stuff at this point.
And the Mumford Food Mart is where to go if you're looking for someone to date in Mumford. The Mumford Food Mart is, in fact, the mating mecca.
Oh.
24.
Oh.
And you can go, look, those guys, they're looking for
Ah! Each other. I thought that's where you were going with that.
dates. Where'd you think I was going?
With that, I thought you were going to say, look at those guys. They're looking to date each other.
No, they're looking for dates. They're down there because, you know, Mumford Food Mart has a wide variety of Mediterranean dates and figs.
Dates and figs. Okay, I take back earlier what I said about how we got a lot of sleep last night. I did. I don't think you did, because what?
I slept very well because I'm taking L-methylfolate, which is very good for you.
So meth.
No, not meth, L-methylfolate.
Oh, okay.
Has no meth in it. 1 minute, we got enough to do one more. Okay, let's do it.
You can talk out loud, Sparky. Why are you
Sparky,
whispering?
nobody cares. Let's go to where we're
You
going.
always
The Struts
speak
of
out
Oxford.
loud. Yeah, let's
Here
go
it
to
is.
Struts.
Wings, burgers, and more.
Ain't supposed to.
There's some of the more. $9 will get you $15 worth of whatever Nikki with an N is bringing to your table. That's her name, Nikki.
With an
I would
N?
just
And
sit
that's her
there,
younger sister,
With
Alice.
an N? I thought there was like maybe a silent P in the front.
There you go.
There's your
Like
look,
in
look.
Like a mnemonic. Or no,
It's
that's
the dipster himself.
the dipster, the kipster.
The Kipster Dipster with his 24 shirt on, and here comes this poor woman, trying to deliver food. You know, she's like, I'm here making $1.25 an hour, and you guys got to give me a hard time. Look, right?
Is that how she said it? I don't
That's
think
how
that's
she's going to say it when
I
she's
don't-
65 years old. She go, why you got to treat me this way?
I don't think that's
I
how
was
she
there.
sounds. I think it's going to sound more like, why you got to treat me this way?
Look, see that guy raising his hand? You see that?
Yes, that
was just
guy
in there
that you
Saturday.
can't stand.
I
You-
just sitting there Saturday.
You were in there Saturday?
Yeah, I went.
What were you doing in
Did
there?
you see them?
I did not see them, but I got there and the waitress was very nice, and I brought some friends from pickleball.
Of course you did.
Oh, you brought the pickleball crew. We were all wearing your leather jackets and your bandanas over your head.
They even call it such one.
Because you know pickleballers, when they're not playing pickleball, they put on that wig with the ponytail and they wear a bandana and put leather jackets on.
My
And they
aunt.
bring their mopeds out to comes.
My aunt, who is obsessed with pickleball.
Your aunt is obsessed with pickleball?
Yes, they
Is this
recently
Mandy's
moved.
sister?
Yes, Mandy's little sister. They recently moved to Florida, and she's in town this week. And her suitcase was open, and I saw a pickleball paddle just sitting in all of her clothes. I was like, oh my gosh, I am right about this whole organization. We know what it is.
So over there in Georgia, where you live, do they have pickleball?
Yeah, she's the leader. Well, now she's the leader of the one in Florida.
Really?
I haven't made
Mandy's
it to the leader-
sister.
I haven't made it to the leader stage, but I'm close.
You have
I'm
what?
close to the leader stage, but I'm close.
That's when we're gonna lose him.
Yeah.
We will. He'll be off there in the professional National Pickleball League, which will be televised here on TV. We should. Why
Oh,
can't
we're gonna host
TV24
it.
TV24 should be doing a whole pickleball thing. We do sports here.
Oh,
John, we're having our table tennis open tournament this Saturday from 9 o'clock until about 3. You are to come.
I can't play table tennis.
But you can come out. And
I can come out and watch.
Yeah.
Okay. I can come watch.
table
maybe.
tennis or pickleball?
Table tennis.
Oh,
Table tennis. You know they don't call it ping pong anymore. That's an insult. It is table tennis.
why can't we call it ping pong?
Because the table tennis people get offended.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean.
Y'all
I
get bent
call
out of
it-
shape over that?
I call it
They
every
do.
now and then ping pong. They said, no, it's not. It's table tennis.
Yeah.
Ah, it's table tennis. Of course, those pickleballers
It's
say
table
that.
tennis. It's not pickleball. It's not.
3-4.
Yeah. So wait, we're at the halfway point,
Yes,
right?
we
So we
are.
have another 12 or so of these to go, and 30 minutes, 29 minutes according to the clock. But let's cover the pickup places again. Lacey.
Let's go. Wednesday morning, they will be available at Downey Drug and Alexandria, B&B Pond and Gadsden, and Samco number 10 here on Highway 78 in Oxford.
Just around the corner from here. So, make sure you call us, 256-831-4624. And when you go pick up these things, please do some shopping at these locations and thank them for being our pickup places because, we really appreciate their partnership in this.
Yes,
to,
we do.
To bring you the best deals we can.
Yep.
Because, Kip is out there swinging these deals. I mean, this is what Kip does, right? This is what Kip does. Lacey doesn't do it. I certainly don't do it. Kip
I got
does
the
it.
full belly deli deal.
You got the full belly deli deal?
Yes.
Did you really?
Yes.
How did you do that? I thought you just got the commercial because you were there.
No, I
You
got
got the
this-
deal?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that. What other deals are yours?
That's about it.
Oh, well, all right. So let's go to one of the other deals that isn't Lacey's. Dad's Barbecue. Quit poking at me.
Poking? I
Poking.
wasn't trying to
Tell us
poke you, I was
about
trying
Dad's-
to ride on you.
Tell us about Dad's Barbecue.
They have a really good barbecue and fries.
And what?
I got him.
What else they have? Barbecue and fries. What else? What else?
I haven't been there yet.
You haven't
tell
been to
me.
Dad's
Oh,
Barbecue?
baked beans. Kip, pickleballer over here is whispering
All you gotta do is
in
look
my
at the
ear.
screen. They got baked beans. They got hot dog things.
I thought you were
they-
asking about me personally.
Okay, but you've never been to Dad's. They've got slow hickory smoked barbecue, which
Yummy.
is Dad's specialty. Dad's Barbecue located at the north end of Highway 21, 3101 McClellan Boulevard, actually, right across the street from, right in the same parking lot as Ollie's, right? Yeah. Same parking lot as Ollie's, not that you can see Ollie's before you see Dad's because it's right there. It's a great place, really is a good place. Go. Dad's Barbecue is a wonderful place to go. Even though Lacey hasn't been, I have been, and I like Dad's Barbecue.
I need to. It looks good.
You should go there. You should venture about in the county. One of these days you'll move out of the parents' attic and get your own place here. I don't know why you're hesitating. You work here. You work at all these places right here in Oxford.
Quit.
And you commute 2 hours every day.
Not completely.
You people calling in from out at Heflin.
Heflin's calling in. Hey, Heflin.
Thank you, Heflin.
We're glad to have people from Heflin calling in. So we need to find out who the furthest away caller is tonight.
Oh, that should be a contest we do
We
every
got a lot
week.
of people from Gaston tonight. Gaston.
You said they couldn't see us in Gadsden.
They've seen us on Facebook now.
They're seeing us on Facebook,
yeah.
but not Roku or Firestick.
Roku.
Lucy needs to be on Firestick. We need to find out if Lucy's on Firestick.
You don't know this?
I wouldn't know it now.
Oh, I was gonna
How would I
say.
know that now? I mean, we got a Fire Stick. We watch all these wonderful shows on our Fire Stick.
Like what?
Like Call the Midwife, Annika. What else are we watching? We've done all the Outlanders things. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
You like the Outlander thing, don't you?
I've never watched it.
Really? Oh.
That's the one with the guy with the long hair, right?
Yes, I think you'd be.
I've
I
thought
think
about watching it because of him.
I think you would be a Jamie Fraser fan.
Is that his name?
That's his name. That's the character's name. Jamie Fraser.
I think I would be.
I think you would be. And if you watch that show, you would be a changed lady.
I don't know about that.
Oh, there's some scenes in that show that you can only get on things like Roku and Fire Stick.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Netflix won't have that.
Yeah, Netflix would, and Disney certainly wouldn't show things like this. So while you're thinking about that, let's go all the way out to Ohatchee and get a custom pizza.
Let's go.
Let's go. And how will you customize your pizza?
With pepperoni.
Well, that's not very customized. That's like
Sure it is.
buying a Mustang with just the 4-cylinder engine
Hey.
and, you know, maybe an electric Mustang.
Oh. Why would anybody do that?
I don't know why.
By the
anybody would.
way, a couple of weeks ago, I saw the Mustang SUV angers me, but then I saw, was it a Porsche SUV?
Oh, that's even worse.
I said, excuse me?
Porsche electric SUV?
It was something luxury, yeah.
Porsche electric.
It might
vehicle?
have
Yeah,
been-
It could be.
Or it might have been
A Lamborghini? No way.
Hang on.
They are not.
Let me see
doing
if, well, because I was
electric
driving, I
Lamborghinis.
couldn't write
Are
it
you
down or
kidding
take a
me?
picture.
No.
Let's see,
no,
hang on. We
no.
will find this out.
We are not going to be seeing electric Lamborghinis or Ferraris or
Oh, goodness. There you go. It was a Lamborghini.
an electric Lamborghini. I'm heartbroken.
Because I felt like I already knew about the Porsche one. I've seen that.
$360,000 for.
An SUV. Like, really?
Is it electric? Really?
I don't know if it's electric. I just know it's stupid.
It's $360,000 for a Lamborghini. Yeah, I get it. But is it electric? Hang on, let's find out. No, I don't think that's electric. It's got a grill on the front. It's not
So while
electric.
he's looking at that, custom pizza,
Custom
5 for
pizza.
10.
So really, you're going to go to Custom Pizza and you're going to order a pepperoni pizza. You're not going to customize it at all.
I'm a car fanatic.
Oh, I know, but are
You're
you
not
an
gonna-
SUV fanatic?
You going to buy that car,
Huh?
Kip?
I like the color red because
On an
I really
SUV?
like apple red.
Apple red, so you can get that Porsche.
Well, that's
$360,000.
not,
It's yours.
No, the candy apple red is the deeper metallic, sparkly red.
Sparkly red, like
That's just
like your
red,
shirt.
red. Yeah, like that's red.
That's
Candy
red.
apple red
Is
is
it okay to put it on my wife's credit?
Yeah, go ahead. Put it on your credit
the
card.
SUV.
$360,000.
The
No problem.
SUV.
No problem.
You would get a Porsche SUV
I don't.
or a Lamborghini
Lamborghini,
SUV.
Lamborghini.
You would get a
I
Lamborghini
would rather get a
SUV?
Lamborghini SUV than an electric
Just
Lamborghini.
Okay, thank you. I was about to make fun
I like
of
the
you.
front of it though. The front of it looks really nice.
Shh, don't say that. Don't say that in my mic.
Yeah.
Okay, while they're
People will
arguing
judge you.
over SUVs and whether they should be luxury, high-performance vehicles like Lamborghinis, which I think is okay, we're going to go to Buff City Soap because we need to wash Lacey's mouth out with it.
I was gonna say wash the Lamborghini SUV with it and ruin it.
Buff City Soap, located in the city formerly known as Oxford, now known as Buff City. $11 will
that'd be
get you
funny.
$20 worth of soap.
That one was pretty.
$20
It was pink
worth
and
of
purple.
soap. It is pink and purple.
I need to go in there.
So I mean, this Christmas is coming, right? Stocking stuffers.
Kip just whispered, "They'll get you out of the doghouse."
Are you in the doghouse again?
No.
You're just in the attic.
No, exactly.
I got a feeling that one day when you get married, that's where you'll end up. is
The
like, I'm
attic.
going to the attic. Why are you still in the attic, Lacey? Well, my husband just, he wants me in the attic.
That's terrible.
Don't put baby in the corner.
Don't put Lacey in the attic.
Oh my goodness. But if you do, put her there with some Buff City soap because after a couple days of Lacey in the attic, she needs to shower.
You got that right. This is a terrible story that's just playing in my head right now
Look
as
at
you're
that.
narrating it.
That's
I'm
not
picturing
that's not
it.
soap. That was a flower. Can you buy flowers at Buff City Soap?
Kip,
That's
did
just
you
dec-
get
that's just
flowers to
decoration.
go along with that doghouse present?
So what is that color? The sign that said Buff City. What color is that? Is that teal? Was that
Aqua.
teal? Aqua.
Aqua.
Okay, well that was a good choice. Now, speaking of good choices, if
appealing.
you're out there in Lincoln, and who knows, you might be, right?
Right.
Lavender in Lincoln.
You
If you're out in Lincoln, you might want to
like
eat at
lavender.
The
The Crossroads.
Rick's Crossroads. Why don't you say Rick's name? What is it with
No,
you
I'm
and
saying
Rick?
it's at the Crossroads.
What is it with you and Rick?
There's nothing with me and Rick.
I
I've
don't know,
never met
Mandy.
him.
What is it with her and Rick? There's something, because there is. She gets uptight every time we talk about Rick's.
I was
Crossroads Grill.
uptight at Kip.
Sure. that's a way to
Blaming
cover
me
it.
for things.
And I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. Rick's Crossroads Grill, $5 will get you $10 worth of Rick's cooking. Now, Kip, you said something about they have stuff out there. What were we talking about last week?
They have the crawfish broil every year at about around April.
Oh, they have a seasonal event.
They do.
The crawfish
Fish.
broil.
And why did none of us go this year?
Because
We knew about it.
I don't eat crawfish. But we should go out there one like
I'm
next
sure that it's
year.
more than the crawfish.
Rick Steele comes out and participates in it. He's
Is he
sold
old?
sold the restaurant.
He sold the
Sold
restaurant?
the restaurant about 2 or 3 years ago, I think.
So it's not Rick's anymore?
Still Rick's name, but he doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
But he doesn't mess with the restaurant? That's like Rick in like Casablanca. He had the casino. That was Rick's casino, right?
Rick's Casino. Yeah.
Wasn't it? Casablanca?
You know, I own that movie, but I've actually never watched it.
You've never watched Casablanca? Oh my lord.
Casablanca?
Casablanca? Have you watched The African Queen?
No.
Mandy.
Yes,
We have to fix this.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. That's the last line of Casablanca, isn't it?
It is the last line, and you have to see it delivered by
Do
the
you wanna know why I
actors.
know that?
Because you read the
No.
cheater version. What?
No.
What?
No, because one of my former favorite rides at Disney World, they got rid of it a few years ago, but it was the Great Movie Ride, and you went through different scenes from famous movies, and that was one of the scenes. There's animatronics and everything.
Really? So you had Rick and the detective guy, the French guy. I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Was he French? It
He
didn't
was
sound French.
Rick was not French. The guy, the French guy was. The
French guy was
captain,
French?
The commandant. The commandant was.
French guy was,
he was French.
Wow.
The commandant. The guy. Never mind. Go watch the movie. While you're watching the movie, go to McDonald's and bring some dinner home.
That sounded like, woohoo.
There you go.
Mean.
Go to McDonald's, Oxford, Golden Springs, Lenlock, and Anniston. Pick up the best meal deal that we have to offer. That's two value meals for $6. 2 value meals.
Wow.
A sandwich, drink, and fries. Even Lacey couldn't eat 2 of these meals.
I don't know, I might. We'll see.
We'll see. There we go.
Now that could be a challenge on the show.
To eat 2 value
Starting
meals?
at from 6:30 to 7:30. See if I can eat 2 of those value meals.
How you doing tonight?
I'll come hungry.
You would have to come hungry.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you. What's your last 4 games?
I don't know that. Do you really want to eat on television?
Okay, pick up one.
I mean, it's
Got you down.
I think
mostly
that would be
those.
funny. We should let spaghetti.
Oh,
we'll
I
bring her
bet you
some
would.
spaghetti.
You would probably bring me a chicken liver sandwich, Sparky. You would put
Get her
chicken
some
liver something
spaghetti
in the middle of it to make
and-
me.
and pickles.
No, I'm not doing. No. No.
Why not? What's happened to your chair?
I don't know.
She's shrinking. There you go.
Incredible shrinking woman.
Every time we come back on screen, I'm gonna be shorter and shorter.
Pretty soon we'll have little
Until it's
Lacey up
just
here.
my eyes.
Sold out
It's
McDonald's.
gonna be just
We
my
sold out
eyes, and it'll be like, what was that guy on Home Improvement that looked over the fence? That's what I'll be like.
Quit! You're making me feel tall,
Like
which is
that?
really rare. Put
Don't
your
you wanna
seat
feel
up.
tall?
No, it's very unusual for me. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Okay, moving right along. Let's go to Mango's Cantina and
go.
Grill, where every Thursday night is Mango's Cantina karaoke night. $5 will get you $10
that's
worth
true.
of Mango's.
Drew, you'd like to get one?
It might be true.
I don't think that's true.
I want to know how many people go out there on Thursday night and go, hey, where's the karaoke? Because if enough
Because
people
of
go
us?
out there, it will happen,
24.
won't it?
Probably.
Mango's
That's what happens
Cantina.
when you
It's a
start
cantina.
a rumor.
It's a cantina.
Okay.
You'd like to get a Mango's?
Mexican cantina. That's for singing.
Kinda like-
Cantos no llore,
Kind of like
ya-
Olga's Cantina in Star Wars. Did they
Yes.
sing in that?
They do. They sing all that foreign language stuff from like Star Wars-y language.
You sure?
The little R2D2 language?
Yeah, a little R2D2.
That
Don't do that again. That's very good.
that was literally nothing.
No, do it again. That was,
I
that was very
can't.
clever. Do it again.
It's very
Do it again.
clever. That was the least clever thing I've ever done.
And that ought to tell you something right there. Go ahead, tell us all alcohol sales are final. Tell us that in R2D2 language.
I don't know how to do that.
We would never know.
What? Oh, I hope my mic got Kip's impression. Look at Sparky. He's so done. He hates
That's it. Do something like that. That was very good what you did.
Yeah?
Do it again.
I can't. I'm laughing. And I'm on the spot.
Well,
I'm always talking in cartoon voices, by the way.
you never talk in cartoon voices here.
Well, yeah, because they're crazy. Like, you just talk in accents.
Talk in a cartoon voice for us.
No.
Why not?
C-3PO. Star Wars.
Do the Wookiee. Do your Wookiee impersonation.
No.
No? Mickey Mouse? Minnie Mouse? Donald Duck?
I can't really do Donald.
Casper
can
the
do
Friendly
it.
Ghost?
I don't even know what he sounds like. He sounds like a human, right? Like normal. He's not in a
He
funny
sounds
little
like a little
cartoon.
baby, kind of young child, but it was somebody like Mel Blanc doing it. I don't know. How about the Roadrunner?
The beep beep.
Yeah, do the beep beep. You did that with that R2D2.
What's Weaver?
All right, while you're doing beep beeps, let's go to Tiptoe Nail Salon because that's what you're going to have when you're tiptoeing around
24.
doing R2D2 impersonations. $10 will get you $20 worth of tiptoeing nail saloning for your fingernails and toenails.
You can probably get some Star Wars themed nails there. Also, I bet if you
What would
ask
that
them,
be? What would
it
be a
depends
Star
on your
Wars theme?
character, on your favorite character. Like if you did R2D2, it would be like what, blue and silver. You could just ask for a blue and silver or something.
Okay. Or
C-3PO, that'd be gold.
Yeah.
Anakin would be black and red.
Really?
Yeah, his lightsaber was red. You know who Anakin is,
Yes,
right?
I know who Anakin
You know who
is.
he becomes,
He
right?
becomes, yes, the evil
That's a
lord.
great deal.
He becomes Darth Vader.
Yes, he does.
I am your father.
That's a wonderful impression. I wonder if your mic is catching that. That's when he snores.
Oh, we could. There's a lot of doctors that specialize in sleep apnea. That when they first saw that movie, they were just writing scripts for the sleep machine.
Wait, what?
That sleep machine
Uh-huh.
for sleep apnea.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call that, Kip? What's that machine?
Sleep apnea machine is going to be a CPAP.
A CPAP. That's
CPAP,
right.
yeah.
CPAP. So there's a lot of
Okay, who
guys.
did
just-
what?
They were when they went to see Star Wars, they were starting to script a lot of CPAP machines for Darth Vader. Because,
Had to breathe.
he
I
had to
don't think
breathe.
any of
Okay,
this is
so
true. I don't think this is true.
what we don't know about Darth Vader was that before he was Darth all-like, right? He had a head of hair.
Yeah, he did. It was
And
a
he had to
great head of
go
hair.
to Vive Salon to get it coiffed.
He was here?
He was here
Oh my goodness, I missed
before
him.
he was Darth Vader.
I think he's beautiful.
He was there, and he went to Vive and said, "Cut my hair," and they did.
That's probably not what he sounded like.
Not what he sounded
His
like at all.
voice wasn't all that deep until he was
How do you
Darth
know?
Vader, and then he was Mufasa.
Darth Vader was Mufasa.
These are
It was
two
James
very.
Earl Jones.
Yeah, he's awesome.
James Earl Jones has a wonderful voice.
I love his voice. And you know they're coming out with a Mufasa movie.
A Mufasa movie?
They came out with the live-action Lion King a few years ago,
Let me see what we got here.
and I
A
think he
live-action
voiced it.
Lion King?
Yeah, but it was technically cartoons.
So how was it live action if it was
Ask
cartoon?
Disney. Don't ask me. I don't make the rules.
Disney's all about fantasy, so they just made that stuff up.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Look at this
So
fake
what's
lion.
the
It looks so
Mufasa
real.
movie going to be about?
Probably Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Ooh, say it again. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, bronze piece.
Oh, I thought you were.
5 for 10. Okay, you
Never
first
mind. I thought you were doing an impression of the hyenas when they're like,
Oh,
Mufasa.
Mufasa.
Ooh, say it again. And the other one gets say it again, and then it's like Mufasa, 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 and then he starts going crazy. You don't remember
I
that?
do remember.
Do you know what?
Thomas.
I haven't watched it
Shakespearean-
100 times.
Do you know what Shakespearean work they base Lion King
Okay,
on?
pick. Okay.
Think about it. Do you know Shakespeare? You have to.
Okay, you can
I
pick
feel like
Was
that
it
is something.
King Lear?
No,
Hamlet.
Yes.
Okay, I got
Okay.
you down for 2 of those.
Hamlet would have been my first guess, but I was thinking
but apparently King Lear was your first.
King Lear was
guess.
what popped into my head. But
Well, if we were on
Hamlet,
Who Wants
huh?
to Be a Millionaire, you would have lost all the money.
Well, yeah, of course, because yeah. If I bet,
Always go with your gut instinct.
if I bet that the sun would rise tomorrow, it wouldn't. That's how.
Well, I really like the
Don't go to
darkness. Can
Vegas
you
with
bet
me.
that?
Next time we're going to go betting is on a Friday afternoon when we go play golf at
Pine Hill.
Pine Hill Country Club. $10 is all it takes to get 2 green fees. $10,
That's it.
$5 a green. Even Lacey can afford that.
You think I'm broke?
Baroque?
Baroque.
Baroque, as in
Like a Barone's?
somewhere
pizza.
after the Renaissance?
Baroque period. If it's not Baroque, don't
Don't
fix it.
fix it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, what movie's that from?
Quick, tell me. I can't remember.
Oh my goodness.
No, tell me. I can't. I really can't. Come on, you can do it.
You're gonna be very mad
I
when
am.
I
I
tell
know
you
I am.
this.
But if it's Baroque, don't fix it. Where
We talk about it a lot on this show.
the movie?
Yes. I'm just gonna let you sit there and
The
think
Little
about
Mermaid?
it. Close.
movie. Oh, the Beauty and the Beast?
Yep. The clock says it.
Yeah, but you know what? That's not the first time that line was ever used in a movie.
Okay, well, it's the one that I know of.
Of course, because it's your Disney. Everything is Disney with you. But the Pine Hill
Yeah,
Country
it
Club
is.
is all about Disney. They have each hole has a different Disney character on it.
Really?
They do. Just for
I
you.
don't think that's true.
Just for you. They have different characters at each hole. So there's 18 different Disney characters at Pine Hill Country Club. And if Disney ever finds out they're doing
I
that,
was going to say,
that's going to
has-
be a real problem.
has
So
Disney
they
not
aren't
gone
really
after
Disney
that?
characters. They're Deanie characters.
Well, now it's okay to have Mickey Mouse everywhere, right?
It is. Mickey Mouse is, he's free range now. Good old Mickey.
A free range mouse.
Free range
Instead of
mouse.
free range chickens, it's a free range mouse.
Which means one day you're going to see Mickey Mouse all over the El Agave.
Ooh, you mean El Agave.
El Agave. They'll have a little Mickey Mouse going, El Agave. Welcome to El Agave. This is Kip's really favorite bar and grill because they give him a sombrero every time he goes in there.
And it makes him feel like a what?
And a hat.
A king.
A king, yeah.
They give him a sombrero and a hat.
I used to go down a pretty good bit going to Coldwater and stopped in.
It's in Coldwater, right? Yeah.
And to eat.
Yep.
And,
I used to live in Coldwater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know where they built the bypass?
Right.
Yeah, that's where I lived,
Oh, okay.
on the bypass. They paved it now.
Paved it down, yeah.
Yep.
You had to move.
I had to move.
Yeah.
I had to move. I did. I had to move because they paved it.
Why is it called cold water? Is the water there really
You
cold?
ever stuck your feet in the Coldwater Creek?
No.
Water Creek.
That's where we get our water for Anniston. It comes out of Coldwater.
Really?
They have not figured out how much water is in that aquifer. It's huge. Huge, and it's so pristine that in order
Really?
to test it, to see that it has nothing in it, they have to put something in it and find it.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's pure water. And and so like
So it's purified.
Indian Springs water that you buy from here, it's basically tap water out of Anniston. You put in a bottle, call it Indian Springs.
Purified.
Purified.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's good
really
stuff.
interesting.
And you can get that water at El Agave Bar and Grill.
I love the chicken tortilla soup.
Chicken tortilla soup
Yeah,
with tequila.
Well, I ain't had tequila with it.
Tequila?
But I use like a beer every now and then.
A beer every now and again
I thought you were a wine guy.
Well, I do like wine a little bit at night.
at night.
As opposed to in the morning.
So what do you drink in the morning? I like wine at night. I like tequila for lunch.
What do you want
I'm
for
gonna have some
breakfast?
Kahlua in my coffee. By the time happy hour comes along,
Now Bailey's is his morning thing. Probably he puts it in his coffee.
what's wrong with that?
Oh goodness.
You know what's a good Christmas drink? For those of you that are taking notes for what to drink around Christmas?
Apple cider.
Eggnog.
Well,
Apple
eggnog
cider.
and whiskey. Canadian Club and eggnog. It's very good. Very good. And while
Even
you're
Sparky
eating, while you're
says
drinking
no.
that, go down to Bonnie Ray's and pick up some
Calzones.
Calzones.
Because that's what John called that.
That's your impersonation of a cow. Sparky's doing cow impersonations back there. That's it. There's Bonnie Ray's Bake Shop. You can get all kinds of sweets for your sweet.
And calzones.
And calzones.
Those are actually very good.
Those are very good. Those are good. They're little, whatever those are, little donut wrappy things. Croissant things. What are those?
Croissant.
Croissants. They're mini
What is
croissants.
that? What is it?
That is the rose. You see, I gave you the picture of the rose.
John sent me a picture of a rose this weekend, a Beauty and the Beast, when he said, "You need this." I said, "You need it more than I do to keep in your house so you have an excuse to use that accent as much as possible."
I never need an excuse to use an accent. Just ask Lucy.
I bet she loves it, though, that you're always talking in an accent.
Oh, well,
I don't know about that. But she's certainly tolerant. She's very
Did she
patient
ever
with
just
me.
tell you to shut up?
No, she'll
I
just-
didn't think so.
She doesn't, she's not rude. She'll just turn her phone on and walk away. Okay.
John, I was out at
Were you?
Struts,
How long did it take you to
this
come
last
to?
week, and one of the guys came in, he said, "Oh, is your name Chappelle?"
It's Chappelle. Chip Chappelle.
Are you serious? They saw it?
That's it. That is Chip.
Kip Chappelle.
Kip Chappelle, the mad
Chappelle.
Frenchman. His family settled Quebec in Canada. That's
Big coin collector. Coins.
coin.
Yeah, we collect a lot.
The
Collect.
Chappelles collect coins.
Coins, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And while you're collecting coins, you must collect the food at Chef T's in Raglan.
All right, let's hear the Ragland accent.
The Raglan, you can do that one better than I can. Raglan.
I don't think so.
You don't?
Go ahead. Let's see.
Raglan?
Go.
No, we're not going to do Raglan accent because that might. I used to play in a
Not
country
here.
western band
Oh,
in Raglan. We played at Bobby's Barbecue in Raglan, and it was very interesting. Yeah, guy pulled a knife on me, told me to sing a song for him,
oh yes.
and I did, of course, naturally. If you're going to request a song at the end of a knife, I'm going to be happy to sing it for you, even if it's a Disney song.
What if you're a terrible singer and that happens to you? Gosh. Not you. I know you're a good
Peace.
singer. But
Sparky's like peace. I didn't know you were like a hippie. Peace, man.
I will be singing quick if that knife come up in it.
So we only have 2 minutes left on the show.
Lollipop Guild.
But you know what? We've got through all 25 of these. Now, before we go off the air, just remember, Kip Chappelle will be tending the phones for you after we go off the air. You can call and you can get all kinds of. You're disappointing the customers. Do you hear that? He said, "We're sold out of those."
That's not a
So
Kip
please
accent.
call after we go off the air. Kip will be happy to tell you what's left. And Lacey's going to tell us where her pickup places are.
They are Downey Drug in Alexandria, B&B Pawn and Gadsden. Why are you messing with me? And Samco number 10 here on Highway 78 in Oxford. Why do you keep grabbing my arm?
I like the way you did that. Safeco number 10 right here in Oxford. Can you do that
yeah.
again? That was very
Here on
princess-like.
Highway 78 in Oxford.
That was very good. We have 1 minute left. And
I'm the Shop 24 princess.
you are the Shop 24 princess and
Yes.
the weather girl on our TV24 news every
Yes,
night.
I am.
So what's the weather for tonight?
Tonight,
Tonight,
we're
dark.
it's getting down to the 50s.
Really?
Yes.
I wish I was
cloudy,
getting out of
mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow we got cloudy skies early and then about a 30% chance of rain in the afternoon.
Well, son
that
of a gun.
chance will probably,
I'm amazed that you can remember that.
Mexican restaurant.
it's funny, I didn't remember it well enough earlier on the newscast when I was talking about it, but now I do.
Well, we want you folks to remember us again next week because we're here every Monday night from 6:30 to 7:30. And remember, call Kip when we go off the air because he's still got some super inflation-busting deals for you. And in the meantime, I'm John Garlick.
And I'm Lacey Klontz.
And this was Shop 24.
Jazz.